But since y'all know so much, you know what the three traps of the souls are, right? We live in a world where everyone wants to have more, look better, and be somebody. John specifically addressed these. 1 John 2:15 and 16. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. This is the King James Version, right? Hold on, stay with me. So we see that these are the three main tools the spirit of the world uses to try to bait us into it. Now, make no mistake, we are not simply in this world. This world is actively trying to have a magnetic influence on our decisions. Daily, you decide whether you're in the world or not of the world. So John is very specific in this, right? Lust of the flesh, physical temptations, that can be things such as addiction, gambling, substance use, about what you think when you think of lust. There's lust of the eyes, greed and coveting what belongs to others. You know, your car was amazing until you see someone drive by with the 2026 version of it. Your home was everything you prayed for and begged God to have, but you see episode of MTV Cribs or whatever is out there right now, HGTV. You see someone's house and it looks just amazing, and all of a sudden yours, hold on, it's not adequate enough. I think this thing's more distracting than I am. The pride of life shows up as an obsession with status and self-importance. So that's chasing titles and roles and things that just really ultimately will have you more focused on what you're called here than what you've been called to be there. On a world that tells you can have it all, James is very clear in his instructions, right? You can't be best friends with a system that ignores God and expect to be close to him at the same time. See, the spirit of the world will try to force a compromise, whispering in your ear that you can split your devotion, keeping one foot in God's kingdom and the other foot in cultural approval. James makes it clear that this kind of compromise is considered spiritual adultery. James 4:4, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. You can't be a double agent for two kingdoms that are opposing or at war. James used the word enmity, which means a state of active hostility or being opposing forces against. So with this, he's saying friendship with the world is directly opposing what God has in line for this world and for you. We cannot spiritually be Sweden in this. There is no spiritual neutrality. You're either in the world or in the kingdom. Friendship isn't neutrality, it's alignment. You can't align your heart with a system that values pride and expect to stay aligned with the Father who values humility. The spirit of the world will entice you to want to chase cultural approval, materialism, and status over God's kingdom, right? How many commercials do you see for the greatest and newest product clothing line, secular music? And in no way am I saying I'm better than anybody else. I still got my genres that I like. But what our bishop teaches our church is good stewardship of the mind. So if you let that worldly music play into your mind too much, you're slowly going to start siding with it. 1 Corinthians 2:12. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of God, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of God. King James Version. And though we are born into sin the moment we leave our mother's womb, we are not given the spirit of the world. We're given the spirit of God. So choose you today. I have a lot more that I want to go over in regards to spirit of the world, but for simplicity, I am going to stop it here. And if you're interested, by all means, follow, subscribe, comment, share, save, all the things, depending on which app this is going to be on. And I look forward to seeing y'all again soon. So take care.